Well, I'm pulling triple duty today here on CUTV. Secretary, stadium announcer and cameraman. Here we are live on Coventry United TV with your commentator Liam Cook. It's Coventry United versus Histon, the red and greens versus the Stoots. We have just kicked off Coventry United in red and green, Histon in royal blue. We're set to go. Coventry United under pressure early on at the back. Sami Mazaffa will clear. Getting to the team news, and the play has separated a little bit. So Coventry United just the one change with Sami Mazaffa coming in up front alongside Bradshaw and Kyle Carey. Jack Bowden suffering an aggravated toe injury midweek, so he misses out. Prifty on the bench after his comeback on Saturday. And two changes for Histon. The Histon team have brought in number 10 Ben Hurrian and number 8 Babaka Kamara into the side. So full team news on social media at Coventry United on Twitter. So let's get into the action now. Coventry United kicking from left to right, as we say in their home strip of red shirts with white lining and green shorts and socks. Histon all in blue with white trimming. Throw the ball into the area, nodded away by Chesterton. Kamara intercepts from Riley DeVoyle. Towner. Collison plays a 1-2 with the captain Towner. Histon, club with a rich history of playing higher up in the league. Surprised to see them down here in the UCL. But these two sides are on an even keel today. They start at 0-0. How will it finish? Stoots looking for an early ball into the penalty area. It's with Ryan Towner. Towards the net with the head of Barnes. Second to it is Lindsay. Bexfield, the number 3. Deflected cross, bounces over the head of Towner. Now Coventry United look to begin the counter. Mazaffa slips it through for Sean Wills. Bundled aside by Babaka Kamara. Free kick Coventry United. Sean Wills needing a bit of help to get back to his feet, but shouldn't be any lasting damage. A reminder that I'm going to be stadium announcing today as well, so you will hear some things that you don't usually hear on the commentary, but needs must with Royston sunning himself somewhere. In the 3rd minute, Coventry United with an opportunity about halfway into Histon territory. This free kick to come in from the left from Riley DeVoyle. Informing the Histon man where to stand, a one-man wall built by Marcus Cole. DeVoyle into Adel Hagani. It's too tall for even the man mountain to get his head on it. Collected by Sam Roach. Kamara playing in holding midfield at the moment, covered up by Wills, who he fouled just a moment ago. Quick passing averts disaster for Histon. Oh, the ball was behind Luke Lindsay, and Coventry have a throw just into Histon territory, which Jared Clamp will take. DeVoyle offering an option. Wills there too. Kyle Carey could be an option as well. Jared Bradshaw is the man who's found. Clamp. DeVoyle looks for Bradshaw again. And, Jared Bradshaw with the foul there, connecting with Ryan Towner. Roach is going to take the kick. Slight delay. Just trying to get as many players up as they can. They're trying to frustrate this Coventry United side with a bit of time wasting early on. Lobbed down left hand side by Towner, but Jared Clamp bundled over by Lindsay. Just shy of the penalty area. Coventry United have their own free kick. And Hagani will take it. I know he's going to leave it for Bayan, who is now looking to be United's permanent number one. With Chris Roscoe on his way back, hoping to be back for the rugby game. But Harvey Randall has returned to Alvechurch. Ilhagani just bounces past the foot of DeVoyle. Will shoulder to shoulder with Kamara. Sandwich between the two Histon players and loses out. Kamara nodded up on the halfway line, but straight into touch. Today's match sponsor here at the Spark Arena, Samuel Ward of Eco Efficient Home Improvements. Thank you very much for your support. Cannons off. Histon striker now. Lindsay looking to batter his way past Clamp. It's Luke Lindsay. Can he kill it in? Stopped well by the outstretched hand of Bayan, who dives down for the loose ball. Referee says it's a foul to Bayan, who's been caught in the head. Well, the Histon number 4 absolutely furious. The captain, Ryan Towner. It was a brilliant save from Bayan to deny Lindsay, just getting the right palm to it. With the ball free, Towner fancies his chances of getting there first. Bayan just an inch in front. The referee giving the free kick in favour of the Alvechurch goalkeeper. Big shout out to Sonia and Delina Moore, Craig Madison, and also Russian Non-League Football Podcast who are supporting Histon today. I don't know what hello is in Russian, but hello in Russian. An awkward one for Miles. It's skipped past the goalkeeper. A calamity at the back for Coventry United. Connor Barnes taking advantage of some atrocious defending. Miles tried to chest it down, he missed it. Bayan came out to claim, he missed it. It was flicked over the keeper, and Connor Barnes has put Histon in front. Goal for Histon, scored by number 9, Connor Barnes. This is not the start that Coventry United would have wanted, and certainly not a defensive display that Carl Nunn will be happy to see so early on. Just 7 minutes gone, Coventry United behind already. Clamp. Off the chest of Carey. United with some work to do now. Carey curls it across for Mazaffa. Great control by Mazaffa. Will it be an immediate reprieve? The defender blocks the shot from Mazaffa, who's still got possession. Mazaffa sends it over. United immediately back in the game, but not level on the score sheet just yet. We're waiting for another match ball here. Someone gone to fetch the ball from the car park, I'm not entirely sure. And we already had a stoppage of a minute and a half. It does appear that we only have one match ball. Managers of Coventry United and Histon giving their players a little push in the right direction with some tactics. A reminder to purchase your 50/50 tickets for the half-time draw, chance to win 50% of the pot. Just £1 each, you can pick them up from the main entrance. We finally got the ball back. And it will be Sam Roach to get us back underway after a stoppage of nearly 2 minutes. Sammy, please don't kick the ball out again. We want to get home tonight. This isn't the World Cup. We don't need 20 minutes of added time. Chesson tries to shield the ball out under the challenge and does. Marcus Cole unable to bring it back for the visitors. Jared Clamp, the space on the right-hand side for Bradshaw. Bradshaw darts towards the penalty area, shoulder to shoulder with Towner. It's covered off. Now tries to find Clamp down line. Have Coventry got the throw out? No, they haven't. The block made by Clamp, preventing the run of Lindsay. And Roy DeVoyle instituting another delay here as he's tying his boots. I mean, we've already got about 5 minutes of added time. We haven't even played 11 minutes. Here comes the throw from Bexfield. Goes nodded up by Clamp. And out of play. In for Barnes. Run across the penalty area, but Mollison should be able to scramble away into relative safety. Plays it through for Carey. Lets it run for Mazaffa. It was just too close to the centre-back who intercepts, and there's a trip on Marcus Cole. Coventry United need to try and get a foothold in this game. It's been a poor start for the Red and Greens. After 12 minutes, they are behind by 1-0. An atrocious goal to concede, really. It was kind of Barnes who took advantage of lackadaisical defence from Miles and Bayan. Bayan claims well with Max York looking to get on the end of it. York scoring against Rugby last week, and not the best of kicks from Ben, sends it straight back to his opposite number one. Ben really should have kept a clean sheet on the midweek victory against Des, where it was unlucky with a fantastic hit by the number 10, which you can revisit again here on CUTV's YouTube channel at half-time with the exclusive highlights from that game as Chesterton shepherds that ball into touch to the run from Marcus Cole. Goal kick Coventry United. Twice about where he's going to play this and where he's going to take it from. Ben. Towards Bradshaw, who's being used as a launch pad there by York. Barnes. Hit on by Lindsay. Chesterton. Only as far as Hurrian. Lindsay. Here's Hurrian. It's the back of Eda Hagani. Barnes knocked it out to Babaka Kamara. It's back towards the halfway line with Collison. Kamara, covered up by Mazaffa and DeFoyle, gets away from both of them, goes to ground with a challenge of Morrison. Referee says no foul, and Morrison cushions it over to Jared Clamp on this near side. Clamp looking for Kyle Carey upfield. Carey sees a bit of a barge from York. Referee says no foul. It's sent up the other end of the park with Jared Clamp, who tries to shield it into touch. It's caught up quicker than he anticipated by Lindsay. Has to turn away. But his ball down line is picked up by Bexfield, looking for Lindsay again. It bounces out of play for the goal kick. But Coventry really need to wake up here. Next time we are back here at the Butts Park Arena is the 10th of December, a couple of weeks away, and at home to Rugby. Next Saturday it's a trip to Rothwell. Miles looking to atone for that earlier mistake. Mazaffa. Cannons off Collison. We've got Mollison and Collison on the field. That's not going to be confusing at all. Mazaffa, surrounded by blue shirts. Found his way past two, but not the third. Collison away onto the chest of Adam Miles on the far side of the field. Chesterton. Mazaffa. Now DeVoyle switches the play of a delightful lob pass to Jared Clum. This is more like the Coventry United we know and love. Looking for Sean Wills. The block made and out for the corner. Bradshaw letting it roll out. Coventry United have the set piece. Next home game here at the Butts Park Arena is a big one. It's Coventry United versus Rugby Town. Saturday the 10th of December. Big game coming here at the Butts Park Arena. Next time we play here, and a big opportunity for Coventry United with DeVoyle in towards El Hagani, brought down almost to the feet of Adam Miles. The defender gets it away. I think it was Kamara who cleared. Mollison keeps it alive. Finds Wills in support. Sean Wills. Good delivery. Just a bit too high. Goal kick. Taking his time, we've had 17 minutes of play at the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United 0, Histon 1. Less said about the goal, the better, really. Carey. For Chesterton. DeVoyle steams in on Marcus Cole to make the block, but I think he's hurt himself in the process. He was hobbling a little bit. He's to his normal self now as Mazaffa has got the throw in there, forcing the defender into touch. He's not the strongest man, sorry, Mazaffa, but Luke Crisps got crunched. Carey, cased in that corner. Needs to find the route out. Kyle Carey shrugs aside the challenge, puts it in. Mazaffa's there, as is Bradshaw. Goalkeeper misses it. Oh, but it's just touched out by Jared Bradshaw, but the referee says the ball had gone over the line before Bradshaw made contact. And Coventry have got the corner. Controversial for Histon. They felt that Bradshaw touched the ball before it went out. DeVoyle lining it up, the red and greens waiting on the edge of the penalty area. The referee sees something that he doesn't like. Having a little word with Eda Hagani about physicality in the penalty area. I wouldn't be surprised to hear the whistle blow as soon as it's taken, really. Here comes the movement from the Coventry United players. In towards El Hagani. Miles there too. Crucial defensive header. Carey being handled by the defender as Kamara got away, but he runs straight to the path of Wills. Sean Wills. Barge to the ground, they're sliding by Kyle Carey. Got a piece of the ball, but a piece of the man as well. And now Town are getting in the face of Kyle Carey. DeVoyle shoving his opposite number 4 away. Kyle Carey absolutely fuming at the actions of Towner. Well, Carey could well be in trouble. He did put his head into the face of Towner. I think it's going to be a yellow card for Kyle Carey. There it is, yellow card for Carey, who was only just back from a yellow card suspension. No punishment for Towner, appears. Carey is in the book. It could get even worse for Coventry United. It's put in by Bexfield. Out comes Bay, and he claims it that time. Good strong hands by the Alvechurch man. Launches upfield towards Wills, too close to Roach. Bradshaw tried to touch it back to Mollison, who was already past him. York. An alien part of the field where it's launched away by Chesterton. Collison. Mazaffa with the interception. Runs into Collison. Coventry United throwing on the halfway line. United forced back into their own backyard. Here's El Hagani. Space out wide for Clamp. Clamp used that empty area of the field to his advantage. Bradshaw. Overlap being made by Clamp. Clamp's got it back. Jared Clamp puts it in for Coventry United. Nodded clear by Collison. And now here's Towner. Handball claims. Referee doesn't want to know. Onto the head of El Hagani in the back for Coventry United. Brought down by Collison. Flicked onto Devoyle. Jared Clamp. There's a Histon player down at the moment. It's not a head injury. United can continue. Here's Bradshaw. Cross blocked off, kept alive by Devoyle. Wills to Mollison. United continuing despite the injury to the Histon man. They're determined to get themselves back on level terms. Here's Chesterton into the penalty area. Pulls it back for Bradshaw! His second goal in 3 games. Jared Bradshaw levels it up for Coventry United. Determination from Chesterton, plain to see. He was not giving up on that move in a month of Sundays. Pulls it across for Jared Bradshaw, who did the rest. The goalkeeper left helpless as the former Nuneaton Griff man continues his scoring form. Coventry United 1, Histon 1. Two Histon players currently injured. One of them is Max York. He's back on his feet. The other, I believe, is Luke Lindsay, the left winger. And right of well, isn't looking too happy either. Another lengthy delay, and Lindsay edging himself off the field. Well, Lucy Steads is the Coventry United physio. I don't believe Histon have a physio here today, so Stead is going to help Lindsay. It seems as if Lindsay won't be able to continue. He's leaving the field. And there may well be a substitution here. The substitutes for Histon are Smith, Ramsey, Lott and Canning. Wait to see the shirt number of the player coming on. Referee, I think he's going to allow Histon to make this change. Before the game is restarted, I think it's number 16, Chris Goff, coming on. So as we see the shirt number, we can tell you. Back underway. Here's Bexfield. On the left-hand side, it's into touch. Coventry United ball. Substitution for Histon, replacing number 11 Luke Lindsay, is number 15 Roman Canning. So it's all square at the Woods Park Arena. Jared Bradshaw levelling it up. Let's see what Histon can do in reply. Loaded up by York. And simple gather by Bain at the near post. Launches it out to Mazaffa. Shoved to the ground by Ryan Towner. No real attempt to win the ball. And another Histon player's gone down. Now it's Luke Crisps. Towner not endearing himself to the Coventry United faithful, it must be said. And there could be another change here for Histon. I think there is going to be. It is Luke Crisp coming off. That's 2 substitutions made already for Histon. Disaster for the away side. They've lost the lead, now they've lost 2 players. Again, as soon as we see the shirt number, we'll let you know who's coming on. It's number 14 to me, that's David Ramji. It's Bradshaw. Histon trying to push on now. Miles away. Towards Bradshaw, nodded on. Carey. His head down, there's York. A trip by Bexfield on Jared Bradshaw. Substitution for Histon, replacing number 6 Luke Crisps, number 14 David Ramji. So 2 changes and 2 intervals used by Histon now, so they can only make 1 more change in play. They can make changes at half-time if they want, but that could be a problem for Histon. Could be more of a problem if United have put themselves in front. It was towards Bradshaw again from DeVoe's free kick, but not out as far as Lock Canning in a wrestling match with Chesterton. It's a match that Histon win. Barnes may have strayed offside there. No, the flag stays down. It's across with Marcus Cole. Courtesy put the ball into the penalty area. I'm not too sure he was looking for anyway. There was no one in the area for Histon. That's Clamp. Carl Carey dropping a little bit deeper. Covered up by Collison. Yeah, seems to be playing on the left side of the field. A few changes to the formation for Histon. Lofted up towards Kyle Carey, and it bounces the wrong side of the line. That will be a throw-in to the visitors. Sonia Williams backing her boy Kyle Carey on the YouTube comment section. Let us know on YouTube if you are tuned in. Leave a like on the video to let us know you're enjoying the action. Again, the next time we're here on CUTV is next Saturday away at Rothwell. Live coverage of that match kicking off from 2:55. We're hoping to get a new laptop for that game as well, so we can bring you the full action. Towards El Hagani. Kamara. Allison couldn't make the challenge, and what on earth was Towner looking for there? He's hit it from virtually the centre circle. Poor effort from the captain. It hasn't been a game brewing with quality, I must say, but we've had it. Well, it's 28 minutes in. We must have had about 5 minutes of stoppages, at least. El Hagani. Carey touches it onto Jared Clamp. And that should be a Coventry United throw there. Surely no. In fact, the challenge from Bexfield has gone off Jared Clamp last. According to the official, anyway. York, not the best of clearances. There was a push by Kamara on Wills. Coventry United with an immediate free kick. Towner throwing the ball away, and Towner really not endearing himself to the Coventry United faithful. Probably a bit too far out to have a go, but you try telling that to Roy Devoyle. He's become somewhat of a penalty master. Let's see what he can do with free kicks. It's going to be Devoyle. And the goalkeeper spilled it, but Mazaffa is offside. The flag's been raised. Sorry, Wills, I should say. Wills offside. It's going to be another goal kick. Sonia sat here, a nervous wreck listening in. Well, it's still 1-1 as we hit the half-hour mark. Remember, we are going off air for around half an hour. That's 10 minutes, I should say, at the half-time break. So even I'm flustered today, Sonia. It's one of those days. York. Back to Towner. Kamara beaten to it by Wills, but Wills takes it too close to the number 8. Shrugs aside the challenge and pirouettes past Towner. Takes out Wills from the heel. Another foul from Towner, and surely he's got to be going in the book now. Well, Sean Wells may need some help here. Lucy Stead is ready to enter the field if need be. Callum Ballinger going for a warm-up as well. And Wills really has been a standout player for Coventry United over the last few weeks. But I don't believe Towner's going in the book. He's getting a warning from the referee, but no yellow card. Hagani and Bayen deciding who's going to take this free kick in the centre circle. It is Bayen. And Bayen went all the way into the hands of the goalkeeper, Sam Roach. Didn't exactly trouble him. Bit of a waste of a free kick there for Coventry United. It's rolled out with the number 5, Max York. Kamara hassled and harried all the way by Wills, and Wills got the better of him again. He's got Carey to his left, Bradshaw to his right. Sean Wills going all alone. Has he got the corner on it? Yes, he has. The lunge in from York, taking the shot away and out for the corner kick. Sean Wills just keeps on getting better. Devoyle on set piece duty again. The rush in by Miles towards Bradshaw at the far post, gathered well by Roach, who gets us underway quickly. They feel that El Hagani made the block, and the referee is going to call it back. El Hagani was trying to get away there, but the referee calling El Hagani over. Roach tried to clear as he gathered the ball. El Hagani had his back to the player. I'm not entirely sure what Ed could have done there. Well, thankfully not a yellow card. That would have been very harsh. So you're asking, is Towner a big lad? Or he's stocky, shall we say that? So Roach on the edge of his penalty area with the free kick. Justin gets his head down into the danger zone, nods it down, gets a free kick. Halfway into United territory. It's been very much of a stop-start game. The referee's not allowed this game to flow whatsoever. Miles. Mazaffa. To Chesterton. Monison caught in possession by Towner, who thumps it upfield. Miles looks over his shoulder to check where the striker is. And thankfully for him, he's not as close as he would have liked to be. Connor Barnes. It's El Hagani looking for Mazaffa. Mazaffa was onside, but he was straight to Roach. United's attacking play has not been as silky smooth as we saw on Wednesday. Devoyle drills it through the midfield to Jared Bradshaw. I sense a couple of changes could be made at half-time. Maybe the likes of Tyler Hanna be brought on. Devoyle under pressure, nods the ball to Clamp. Blue shirts hassling the red ones. Kyle Carey. Little grab from Jamara, but Carey turns away. Bradshaw, Wills. Looking for Bradshaw again. First block made. Skips past York. Now it's Mazafra, just hit his heel. Carey clears it at the clearance. Bradshaw for a second on the slide, blocked by Collison. And Bradshaw lets it roll out for the corner. Because the commentator there, we said that United weren't doing particularly well up front, and then they go and craft a move like that. Devoyle. It's over El Haghani to Adam Miles off the line. El Haghani with a second effort. Brought down by Roach. Straight out of Adam Miles' playbook. Just needed that little bit of extra power on the ball to take it past the man on the line. Ten minutes to go until the break here on CUTV. And it's Coventry United 1, Histon 1. Miles has gone down with what looks to be a head injury. If it is a head injury, he has to stop the game. And the referee is allowing play to continue here. It's a head injury to Adam Miles. It's gone out of play now. Miles can get some help. Ladies and gentlemen, the 50-50 draw has been made, so get your tickets out. Today's winning number, winning a grand total of £35. Ticket number 17160. 17160. Miles is back on his feet. We're ready to go. The conclusion of this first half. Across the area, Histon looking to snatch the lead back. Tanner smacks it against the defender and out for the corner kick. First real sign of danger we've seen from Histon since the goal. So big shout out to Nigel Ward as well today. Unfortunately not well, not here today. Ball not on the corner line, so referee wants it taken again. Another chance for Histon. Defender couldn't get the clues of contact on it. Sent back with Cole. Diving header by Adam Miles. Seems to have recovered from that head injury. Lot in possession, but out-muscled by Samir Mazaffa. Fantastic stuff to dispossess the substitute, but it was well behind Bradshaw, that ball. And that'll be a throw-in halfway into Coventry United territory. Field. Look by Devoyle. Canna was up there. Lining up now to chance for Horian on his debut. Oh, and Bairns let it go through him. James Bairn not having the best of Saturdays. Not a bad shot by any means from Ben Horian, but not one that should have found the net. It was spurned in by the goalkeeper. And it's a debut to remember for Ben Hurrian. Goal for Histon, scored by number 10, Ben Hurrian. Fans making their views clear there. 2 mistakes from Bayern have led to Histon retaking the lead. Led to both of Histon's goals. Coventry United will have to do it all again. Scores Jared Clamp. Cushions it away from Cole. Now El Hagani. Closed down by Barnes. Here's Devoyle to Mollison. On his way out of the 2 challenges, but Towner collects the seconds. And as far as El Hagani, who sends it skybound and over the line for the throw. By Clamp, Bexfield. Really put by the Histon man, who fell onto the back of Clamp and landed awkwardly. It was Coles, I believe, who's getting back to his feet now. Here's Clamp. Offfield to Bradshaw. Hooks it up, and Kyle Carey will give chase against the goalkeeper. Roach gets there and skews it out for a Coventry United throw-in just shy of the penalty area. United drag Histon back again before half-time. They probably don't deserve to be behind. It's been a pretty even game. United may have just edged the opportunities. But not exactly a game filled with quality. It is mistakes that are leading brilliance so far. Kyle Carey dispossessed by Locke Canning. Switches the play over to Barnes. Locke Canning will give chase down the right-hand side. Bundles over Chesterton. Coventry United free kick in their own backyard. 4 minutes until the break. And I'd say there's going to be at least 5 minutes of added time. Stoppages for injuries and missing balls. El Hagani skips past the challenge. He was clipped there by Cole. Referee says nothing doing. He ran straight through. Histon have got the ball back. Switched over to Locke Canning. Couldn't get there before it rolls out of play. And Chesterton will look to get Coventry United back underway. Wills. Kamara from behind. So throwing in exactly the same position. A few precious seconds wasted. And another one, and again the same position. This time it was Ben Hurrian in. Mazaffa flicks it over his head. Carey was a little bit lackadaisical in getting to that ball and was beaten to it by Collison. Carey has got it back. Hooks it over towards Bradshaw, turned away by Bexfield. And Hagani up there. Kamara has to brush past the referee to get to the seconds. Skips past Mazaffa. Flicks it beyond Mollison, but only as far as Chesterton, whose perseverance led to Coventry United's first equalising goal. Will it lead to their second? Here's Mazaffa. Good progress being made through the midfield. Here's Mitch Mollison. Curls it over towards Bradshaw. Too powerful. Yet more frustration for the Red and Greens as we close it on the break. No rush at all from Roach to get the game underway again. There it goes from Roach. Over Mollison's head. Hurrian may fancy his chances again, but the red wall sends in front of him is Towner. Ramji. Really been involved since his introduction after the early injury. Is dispossessed one-on-one by Mazaffa, rolled down line only as far as the captain, Towner. Towner for Cole. Poor control from Cole. Allowing Miles to intercept, but Towner snatches it back off Mitch Mollison. Cole slips it through for Locke Canning. This time Ben claims and gets the cheers from the Red and Green Army. Sincere or not, he'll be happy to hear them. Switches the play over to Kyle Carey. Carey skips past Ramji. Kyle Carey needs an option, pulls it back, sends Ramji to the floor. Kyle Carey, a header on his knees by York. Maybe saving Loach, who went early. Into the last minute of normal time. Again, there will be a lengthy stoppage allowance. Bradshaw gets room to cross. With Sean Wills, past Kamara. Wills! Fantastic save! Tipped over by Roach. Denies Wills a screamer. It was dipping into the crossbar, destined for top bins. A save Roach can be proud of, and a goal that Wills would have loved to see hit the back of the net. Devoyle towards Miles, and the goalkeeper's lost it. Just dives onto it before Miles could snatch it away. Neither goalkeeper has had a clear grasp on the ball today. I'd say it's been a much better day for Roach. But there are mistakes in these goalkeepers. It's up to the attack to force them out of them. Chesterton. Only as far as Collison. Here's Coles. Switch past Clamp. Ramji. David Ramji. Awkward bounce off the chest of Barnes. Devoyle is first of the seconds. Now Bradshaw. Return to Ryan Devoyle under pressure from Cole. Look at that pirouette against Kamara. Now Bradshaw can slip it through for Sean Wills. Wills will give chase. He's got York for company. He's past York. Takes it too close to Bexfield. York can clear. Surging in was Devoyle, who only takes it out for a goal kick. Promising signs for the second half. We've had 2 minutes of added time. Charlie Faulkner tuned in. Coventry United losing by 2-1. 2 mistakes have led to the goals for Histon. First, Adam Miles unable to claim the ball, and it was lobbed over Bairn's head in the second. A shot that Bairn should have easily saved, but slipped through his gloves. Jared Bradshaw with the equalising goal, but behind again. And after just 2 minutes of added time, there should have been a lot more, I think, but Coventry United go into half-time at 2-1 behind. And we're back for the second half here on CUTV. Half-time score, Coventry United 1, Histon 2. No changes at half-time, so it's as you were. Let's see how the Red and Greens can do after the break. Now kicking from right to left. Again, 2 goalkeeping mistakes costing Coventry United in the first half. Jared Bradshaw with the Red and Greens goal. As a free kick there against Babaka Kamara, tripping Sami Mazafa on the halfway line. Delina Sonia asking where we've gone. It was a hard-time break, as usual. So yeah, we didn't leave you for no reason. Here's DeVoyle. Floats it over for Sami Mazafa. Oh, Chesterton got there with the ball gone out of play. Ramji will pick that ball up. Chipped up by Lott. Plays in front of the CUTV camera. Coventry United with the opportunity from inside their own half. They have to build here. Throws the feet of DeVoyle. Now Chesterton. There'll be a fly on the wall on the changing rooms at half time. Hear what Carl Nolan would have had to say to his young team. He understands that this is a very young side, but expects the best levels that they can produce, and those levels have been very good recently. DeVoyle curls the play over to Ed El Hagani, the man mounting centre-back. Clamp is free, it goes down the middle to Kyle Carey. You have to be more direct than they were in the first half, and they already are. Chesterton. Now Mazafa. Sami Mazafa goes, then Bradshaw to the far post. A good header away by Patrick Bexfield. And the job firmly finished by Marcus Cole. Barnes is up there, scorer of the first goal. Covering off El Hagani, he rolls it across to his centre-back partner, Adam Miles. Finds DeVoyle in space, the Coventry United skipper. Carey running for it. Just able to get there ahead of the defender. Been held from behind, and the referee gives the free kick against Samuel Collison. Collison now playing at centre-back after the withdrawal of Luke Crisps in the first half. DeVoyle ready to put Coventry United back in this game. It's a great ball, but somehow stopped by Roach. I don't think Mars got the clearance of contacts on it. It nearly wrong-footed the goalkeeper, but Roach was on his toes. Now comes Bayon clattering into Cole, and it's a penalty to Histon. A day for James Bayon to forget, and a yellow card as well. You can have no complaints. From one end of the field to the other. Cole ran unchallenged into the box. Out came Bayon and simply took him out. And it's going to be the centre-back, Max York, who scored Histon's only goal of the game last week at home to Rugby, with a chance to double the advantage. Can Bayon atone for that mistake? Yes, he can! Great save by Bayon! Getting down low to his right to keep it out. Not the best of penalties from York, but the deficit stays at 2-1, or maybe, just maybe, United can equalise. At the other end, it's Carey, and getting down low is the opposite number 1, Roach, saving to the left. Roach, all that's separating Coventry United from a second strike. Getting Watford versus Leicester vibes. Bexfield, the run made down the left-hand side. Chance to cross for Cole. Here's Kamara. Loses out to DeVoyle and swung clear by El Hagani. United have had a warning. They can ill afford to make mistakes like that again if they're to get anything from this game. Here's Tower. Dinks it into the area for Roman Lott Canning. Swing and a miss, but why did he have so much space in the penalty area? Questions have to be asked. Here's Wills. Shot towards the touchline, just keeps it the right-hand side of that touchline, but the referee has called for the throw-in. That ball did not go out. That is a poor decision from the referee. We've had 5 minutes of the second half. Histon still lead by 2-1. Up towards Chesterton. Barnes heads it straight to Mazaffa. Leaves Kamara for dust. And now it's Carey giving chase to the ball. Kyle Carey, Chesterton arriving on the scene. Carey maintains possession. It's in towards Sammy Mazaffa and falls to Bradshaw. Bradshaw into the chest of Roach. United with 2 brilliant opportunities in the opening 6 minutes of the second half to get themselves level. Wills, challenging from the side from Kamara, takes it away. Here's El Hagani. The Histon man goes down, claiming he has been hit in the face, and the referee has sided with the Histon man, and El Hagani furious. Barnes going down, holding his face. And the Histon fan on the far side of the field saying that there should be a red card for El Hagani. Well, it's not going to be a free kick, it's going to be a drop ball. So, Mr. Histon fan, you're not getting the red card you wanted. Rolled up towards Jared Bradshaw from the free kick, cut out by Bexfield. Flick past Kyle Carey, who gets first to seconds. Awkward bounce, but Miles scoops it up. Now Mollison. DeVoyle. Right, DeVoyle looking for Mazaffa, diving header away, only as far as Wills. Sean Wills trying to curl it in, bounces harmlessly to the goalkeeper. Wills frustrated with his effort. Coventry United can call on Gallagher, Ballinger, Prifty or Haddo. In fact, I haven't seen Tyler Haddo here today. I'm not sure whether he's actually made it to the game. Miles driving away from the back. Toe poked it up to Carey. Mazaffa, just caught short by York, who puts it out for a goal kick off the foot of Mazaffa. I dare say Coventry United's first substitution should be Renato Prifty. Roach pushing his players up the field so he can launch it up. There it goes. Up towards Barnes. And Hagani with a decisive clearance. Where will it fall? Carey wants it. Carey brings it down. Bradshaw makes the overlap. Kyle Carey trying to loft it over to Samir Mazaffa. Bexfield will attempt to shield it into touch. Has Bradshaw kept it in? No, he hasn't. The flag raised just as he got his toe to it. Well, Histon sending one of their subs for a warm-up. Right, they only have one intervention left. They can only make one more round of subs. They can make another 3 substitutions, but they can only stop the game one more time. They had 2 stoppages in the first half. They didn't make any changes at the break. And here is one of those changes in Ramji. This near side of the pitch, level with the penalty area. Chesterton. 2 forceful there was to substitute Roman Lott Canning. Free kick Coventry United, left-hand side of their own penalty area. Bayen with the free kick. On the head of York. Barnes flicks it up. Brought down by Devoyle. Miles can only curl it out for another Histon throw. Frustrating times for Coventry United this evening. York again with the throw. Chesterton gets his head to it. Devoyle loses out to Towner. Cleared as far as York. Wills follows him all the way. Barges in from the side. A slip by Cole allows Wills to intercept and send Bradshaw racing down the right-hand side. Will Bradshaw get there in time? No, he won't, but he forces the left-back, Patrick Bexfield, to launch it out. Coventry United had the throw, but Bradshaw felt that there was an excessive kick from Bexfield. Well, Ed Hagani got sent off for something similar to that at Bugbrook a few weeks ago. Throw to Wills. Needs support on that right side. Wills puts it in and locked it out for a throw in the same position by York. We have got more than one match ball now, so we won't have any of the lengthy stoppages that we had in the first half. It's the throw to Carey. Wills to Carey. Histon trying to build a wall in front of that penalty area, which they are doing so. They're holding Coventry United at bay. They're forced them up to their own backyard with a clearance. El Hagani finds Miles, who we know loves to run at the midfield, which he's doing so here. He may even try and run at the defence. Slips it through for Chesterton. Doesn't find the left back, but Collison was forced to clear on this near side for a Coventry United throw just down line from the penalty area. They haven't got the chance they needed, but they may have an opportunity to craft that chance now. Chesterton on the return ball from Morrison, too powerful. It's out for a throw into Histon. No sign of Coventry United changes just yet. There are subs warming up, but no one getting ready. From York. Turned by Barnes, lunge in by Miles, has actually took out his own player in Chesterton, and now Barnes marches down the right-hand side, covered off by Riley Devoyle. Barnes puts it in, falls to Towner to make it free. Bayen powering it away at the near post. Well, since conceding that penalty, Bayen has been a beast. Watched in by Burrian. Head across towards Lott Canning. Chesterton does the necessaries. Towner keeps it alive, only as far as El Hagani, who lofts it high into the night sky. Carey. He got the ball. It was dispossessed on the slide by Collison. Now here's Babaka Kamara. Real chance for Histon now, breaking down the left-hand side. The challenge from behind is kept in by James Bayen, with Burrian looking to put it into the penalty area. Here's Chesterton for Coventry United. Drills it upfield with Sean Wills. And Kamara sees it out for a Coventry United throw. Stopping the momentum for now, and Lott Canning preventing the throw from being taken quickly, but Wills has now found Kyle Carey. There's space on the right-hand side for Bradshaw, who's already found the net once today. Mollison making the overlap. Jared Bradshaw puts it across for Sammy Mazafa, cut out by Ramchi. Carey tries to keep it alive, but takes it to York, and York clears the danger for now. El Hagani will keep it in right on the line in his own backyard. We've had nearly 15 minutes, so we're coming up to the hour mark here on CUTV. It's still Coventry United 1, Histon 2. Adam Miles looking to curl it to Bradshaw, but it's Bexfield who cuts it off. Now Cole will give chase to that. A crossfield pass bounces away from him. Coventry United will have the throw in halfway into their own territory. A bit more quality in the second half of Coventry United. They certainly have the opportunity to get something from this game, but they just need to spark into life a little bit more. Here's Mitch Mollison. Carey tried the back heel on, but it was behind Sean Wills. Kamara maintaining the ball. Carey in with a challenge. Wills too. Towner evades both of them, but doesn't evade Devoyle. Mollison just touches it past the substitute Roman Locke Canning. Chesterton was telling Mazaffa where he wanted to place it, but he was cut off by Locke Canning. Chesterton shrugs aside Ranji, pulls it across for Samir Mazaffa. Can he get a shot away? Mazaffa blocked by a lunging defender for the Coventry United corner. Now the Red and Green Army are starting to believe. Mazaffa told to calm things down. And Devoyle wants the corner for himself. Mazaffa leaves the corner for Devoyle. And nodded over by Adam Miles. United need a hero today. Miles couldn't quite provide the heroic final touch. Roach. And a clear push in the back on Ed Agani by Coles. Marcus Cole with the foul, and Coventry United get away immediately with a short roll on by Riley Devoyle. Mazaffa receives from Miles. The challenge from behind takes him off his stride. Now Histon will try and get away. Mazaffa barges in on Bury, and he was being held there, and Coventry United have now got the free kick. The referee tried to let United play on. United want a bit of card action here. It's not happening. The only player who's been but for Coventry United so far is Kyle Carey. Devoyle, awkward cross. Picks out Bradshaw at the far post. Wills couldn't control. And York will put it out just shy of the Coventry United technical area. Housing Messrs Nolan, Jones and Hardick. One with physio Lucy Stead. Back heel by Barnes to Kamara, who was covered off by the sizable presence of El Hagani. Bradshaw gets the free kick as Bexfield leaned in from the side. United need a hero in this frustrating afternoon at the Park Arena. It's called Ed Hagani. It's over Ed Hagani. And Mazaffa will collect on this near side. Devoyle wants it. Was looking for Sean Wills on the edge of the box and cleared by Kamara. Locke Canning having his arm dragged by Chesterton, which has slowed him up enough for Mollison to sweep in and snatch it back. Cleared by Bayan. Bradshaw floated over for Sean Wills. Wills with a burst of pace past Kamara. Brought down, the referee gives the free kick, but I think Wills wanted to continue. Wills wanted to keep on going. He wanted to try and cross for Bradshaw. And now Babaka Kamara is being called over by the official. And is there going to be a yellow card? I don't think there is. No, there isn't. So no yellow for Kamara. Riley DeVoyle looking to put this free kick on a red shirt. To Draft United back level, it's Miles again. You can see what United are going for. They just haven't found the success they usually find with that combination between DeVoyle and Miles. United could well be forced into a change soon. 25 minutes to go. The red and greens need something different. Centre of the park from Roach. And DeVoyle will look to find the sprinting Kyle Carey. Carey has kept it in, and Ramji has no choice but to cushion it out for a corner. It's not been the most spectacular of games by any means at Coventry United. I'm looking for a spectacular finish here. El Hagani couldn't put it away. DeVoyle back to El Hagani. Diving header by York. And a free kick against El Hagani for diving into the back of York. Clearance from Roach. Miles up for it. Done by Hurrian. Roman Lott Canning. Cole skips past Adam Miles, chance it across from the right-hand side. Cole. And now a chance to seal it. I think it's hit Bayan right in the gut from Connor Barnes. Bayan back on his feet. And despite the earlier errors, Bayan putting in a standout performance in the second half. Looks like United could be ready to make their first change of the game. You can see Renato Prifty going for a warm-up. In by Cole. The attacker was using Ed Halgani as a launch pad there. Wills sprinting away. Bradshaw gets the better of Kamara. He's got to use this space now. Mollison is ready for it, as is Kyle Carey. Across to Carey, just behind Carey, who was ready to tap it home. Carey makes his apologies after a great run by Jared Bradshaw. Starting to think it's not Coventry United's day. Will be a throw level with their own penalty area for Histon. Collision between Mollison and Hurrian. Referee says nothing doing, as he should. So towards Bradshaw. Bradshaw judges the bounce, but the control takes it back to Kamara, and the referee gives the free kick to Kamara as he was having his arm held by Bradshaw. And a yellow card for Max York for time wasting. Kicking the ball away. Just over 20 minutes to go. Coventry United got to start crafting something. It's over the head of El Hagani from that free kick from the Histon goalkeeper. Bexfield. Deflected off Bradshaw out for the Histon throw, level with their own penalty area. They have the advantage. They're not going to be hurrying, and Coventry are going to make their first change. You can see someone getting stripped off on the sidelines. I think it might be Archie Gallagher. I think it's number 12 on the shirt. If it is number 12, it would be Archie Gallagher. It would be an attacking change. Gallagher yet to score for Coventry United. In towards Adam Miles. Header away as far as Cole, who slides it across into that far side. Gallagher going for one last warm-up perhaps before heading onto the field. Wills. And he lost the ball momentarily, and as he tried to snatch it back, trips the number 10 Burrian, whose goal at the moment is the difference. And there could be a yellow card for Sean Wills. There it is, yellow card for Wills. And this would kill the game off if Histon can make it free. It's towards York. And it bounces harmlessly past the far post. And Coventry United now ready to make their first change. Substitution for Coventry United. Leaving the field, number 8, Mitch Mollison. His replacement, number 12, Archie Gallagher. Well, Mollison off in midfield. And Archie Gallagher, who usually plays up front or on the wing, is going to play in a attacking midfield role. It's almost like a 4-2-1-3 formation. With number 10 pushing behind the front three. Mazaffa playing down the centre of that front three now. Here's Gallagher. Wills collects the overlap and a free kick for holding on Sean Wills. Coventry United have the corner, the throw-in I should say. Bexfield with the man and his shirt. Devoyle towards El Halagani. Couldn't get the contact needed. And knocked it away by Kamara. Coventry United. You can see the frustration setting in. Wills. Muscled by Kamara, but the ball was gone. Kamara took it over the line. And Kamara holding Chesterton there as he tried to turn and take the throw. Over unsportsmanlike. The throw to Kyle Carey. Defoe thinking about hitting it. Doesn't think twice. It wasn't the most powerful of efforts. Diverted away by Max York. Now El Hagani. Clamp. You need to be more direct here. Gallagher down onto Clamp again. Carey steps in front of York. Can he turn the big man at centre-back? Crosses towards Mazaffa, cushions it down, turns and shoots. Mazaffa looking for the top corner. Wasn't too far away from finding it. But United still behind with 15 minutes to go. And Renato Prifty is the next man getting ready. Roach told to take the goal kick. As precious seconds tick away. Usually it's Coventry United in the driver's seat at this stage of the game, but not today. 5 on the bounce in the league. That could be about to end. This El Hagani trying to stick out a leg to get the ball, but to only make contact with Connor Barnes. And the Histon players going over for a drink while they can. There's a Coventry United man down on the right-hand side of the penalty area. I think it might be Jared Clamp. He's on his knees. But getting back on, Coventry ready to make their next change. Substitution for Coventry United, leaving the field, number 2, Jared Clamp. His replacement, number 15, Renato Prifty. United need a difference maker. Is Renato Prifty that man? Well, first they've got to defend this free kick. So that near post, Bayan punches clear. Wills is the closest man to it for Coventry United, but it'll be shepherded into touch by Bexfield. Prifty scored on his return on Wednesday night, so he'll hope to make it 2-2. If he can't, United could be heading for their first league defeat in 5 games. It's headed up by York in the area. Ed Hagani tries to clear. It's kept alive. Histon could win it. Oh, and they were so close in getting that victory as it was smacked off the woodwork by Bexfield. Oh, Bayan goes across to fetch the ball. And Callum Ballinger, the third and final change, is getting ready. Adam Miles. Going to loop it over the back line. It's chested down by Carey. Chested straight into Kamara. And Coventry will have the throw as it's launched out on this near side by Roman Lott Canning. Chesterton looking for an option. Finds Kyle Carey, dropping a little deeper now. Plays a 1-2 with Chesterton. Kyle Carey across with Gallagher. Just slip it up to Bradshaw, but intercepted by Bexfield. Everyone back for Histon now. Agani with the challenge. Charges down the attempted clearance, but it's lofted up again. This time for York to give chase. And Sean Wills will have to go and chase that ball as it goes out of play. Ballinger ready to come on. But he'll have to wait. Throw by Wills. Oh, may have just gifted it to Histon and has El Hagani from behind. It's another penalty and another opportunity of United's own making. El Hagani, a straight red card. And Bayan falls through his knees, asking, what do we have to do here? It has been a rotten night for Coventry United. El Hagani sent off for a straight red card. United not only down by a goal, they are now down by a man. Bayan's already saved one penalty. He will have to save another one to give United even the smallest chance of getting something from this game. He's denied York once. Max York stepping up for the second time. El Hagani shouting at the referee. With El Hagani off the pitch, the referee will blow the whistle and allow Max York to step up for the second time. And for the second time, Bayern has saved it! Maybe, just maybe, Coventry United have a chance. But the corner will come in from the left-hand side. Histon still have the opportunity with Barnes headed away by Miles. United have 10 men. They're in a numerical disadvantage as well as a score sheet disadvantage. They've got to give it all they can now. Thumped away from that throw from Bexfield. Another throw for Coventry United. Are the Red and Greens ready to make that change now? Ballinger is stripped off and ready to go. They could put him at centre-back alongside Adam Miles. At the moment, United have 3 defenders on the field. They've got Miles down the centre, Clamp down the right, and Chesterton on the left. But now they're breaking through the midfield. Here's Mazaffa, kills it past the defender. Now Kyle Carey could be through. Dempsey cuts back. Kyle Carey past the defender. Carey, Roach again, keeping Coventry United at bay. It's been a tale of 2 goalkeepers. Slipped by Carey from the throw-in, but Chesterton's got it back. Bradshaw blocked up. Here's Mazaffa. Can he get some space for the shot? No, he can't. Crowded out and cleared as far as Gallagher. Wills pushed out from behind by Kamara. Coventry United free kick. Will it be a disappointing finale, or is that little bit of magic in the air? You do get it on nights like this, when the floodlights are on and the chips are down. It's Devoyle. And it's brought down by Roach, not the best of free kicks. United have less than 8 minutes to find an equaliser. And as we said, they are down to 10 men. Cleared by Roach as he wastes every second he can. Chesterton's header bounces out on this near side, and Histon in no rush to take it. And here comes the final change for Coventry United. Substitution for Coventry United, leaving the field, number 4, Riley Devoyle. His replacement, number 14, Callum Ballinger. So that's all 3 changes for Coventry United. Ballinger on in place of Devoyle. Fresh legs in the midfield might just do the trick. As Gallagher sees it out, Coventry United have the goal kick, but time is running out. They've got 6 minutes, plus stoppages. There should have been more stoppages in the 2 minutes we played in the first half. Maybe the referee has saved them for the end of the game. Bradshaw. Down the line for Kyle Carey. Shut down by York. It'll be a corner and nothing more. There were muted appeals for a penalty. Jeff Crew saying, come on, Cov, get that goal. Everyone willing them on here at the Butts Park Arena. We've had so many nights like this where United have had their backs to the wall. Will this be another fairy tale evening? It's headed away. And now Kamara looks to break. It's past Sammy Mazaffa, but Miles tracks back and finds Mazaffa. We know how quick he is. It's with Prifty. The pressure on his shoulders after his return. And the ball via the corner flag is out for another corner. With Devoyle off the field, Kyle Carey will take responsibilities. He wants Prifty in that box. It's Carey. Cleared by the first one at the near post, Bexfield. Chesterton and Lock Canning both holding each other's shirts. Chesterton has got there. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can, but Towner's there. Can he get to the seconds? Gallagher just sneaks in front of him. Archie Gallagher, no choice but to put it out on this near side. And Carey will try and speed up play. You're just joining us here. We've got 5 minutes to go here on CUTV. Coventry United 1, Histon 2. United down to 10 men after Ed Hagani was sent off for a last man challenge. James Bain has saved 2 penalties as Histon have it in the corner, and they've got the corner kick. Chesterton in from behind. That's going to be the order of play now. It's taken short. Cole, Barnes, who got the scoring started. That mistake from Miles. Ballinger blocks from Kamara. Kamara goes to ground. Referee unmoved. Maintains possession down the line with Marcus Cole. Will he go for the cross or go for the corner? He'll go for the cross. It's on the left-hand side with Lock Canning. Now Towner. Cross the ball to Kamara on the volley. A spectacular bicycle kick to no avail into the hands of Bayan. And now Bayan looking for Bradshaw upfield. Bexfield's header, Coventry United should have the throw. Towner thought he kept it in. But Coventry United, just shy of the technical area, have the opportunity, and they won't have many of them left. Wills. The throw doesn't reach Bradshaw, but it's back with Sean Wills. Callum Ballinger, signed from Long Eaton a couple of weeks ago. Miles. Now Chesterton. Carey slips it down for Chesterton. Harry Chesterton. Corner kick deflects out of Roman Lock Canning. Well, you've got a man the size of Ed Hagani. You always have a chance, and of course he's off the field. So it's down to Adam Miles. It's in by the captain, Kyle Carey, and again cleared in the near post by Bexfield. Prifty trying to get there first, but he's beaten to it by Marcus Cole. Steps in and makes the challenge. It's a throw in for Histon. But with 2 minutes to go, time is running out. And the referee telling the Histon players, speed things up. David Ramsey will call to take the throw in. Feels a foul throw, and Ramsey referee says nothing doing. Chesterton hooks it along the line. Kamara off the header collected by Ballinger. Callum Ballinger looking for Bradshaw. First to it is Bexfield cutting off Bradshaw. Bexfield. And flashes past the face of goal. That would have sealed it for Histon. Nervy times for both sides. Last minutes of normal time. It's with Adam Miles. Here's Gallagher, the substitute. Needs some support here. He's going all alone and he's forced into touch. It's not been a vintage Coventry United performance. Histon haven't exactly been the Brazil of the Midlands either, but they've took advantage of United's mistakes. Ballinger focusing on looking for Mazaffa. And Collison not happy with himself, but he's got the ball out and allowed his teammates to regroup. The throws to Ballinger. Return to Sean Wills, the taker. Looking for Bradshaw. Mazaffa was offside. He couldn't do anything about it, and he rolls out for the goal kick. Bradshaw playing ball boy and return the ball to Roach. Roach taking every second that he can. And we are now into added minutes. How much there will be, of course, is a mystery at this level. There's no fourth officials. I would say there will be 2 minutes from this half. If the referee's going to add on the time that he should have added on from the first half, we could have more, but not entirely sure. Well, Gallagher's off the field as United take this throw. He's got to fetch the loose ball, but United at the other end looking to break. Carey, the standing captain in place of Riley Devoyle. Carey taking the team on his shoulders, going all alone. It's Chesterton for the cross. Is this a moment for United towards Bradshaw? Nodded away. And Gallagher runs past it. Connor Barnes. Dispossessed by Ballinger, but straight into the path of Marcus Cole. Cole going straight for the corner. We've had a minute of added time already. Cole all the way. Stumbles into... Well, that went out then. No, he's going straight into the corner. Ballinger trying to prize it away. United have the throw. And the Histon player kicking the ball away there. That is a blatant yellow card offence. And we'll get underway again through Sean Wills. Referee finally blows the whistle towards Bradshaw. Bradshaw couldn't bring it to feet. Now Towner. Kamara. And Muzaffar drops deep. Can he get to the seconds before York? No, he can't. Awkward ball back with Collison. Cleared by Roach. And it'll bounce back to Bayen. And the Histon fans obviously not going to help Bayen and get the ball back. One last chance. 2.5 minutes played of added time. It's now or never for Carl Nolan's side. Gallagher. Looks like Bradshaw on the slide. It's out by Bexfield. Squeaky bum time, as Sir Alex Ferguson used to say. Here's Adam Miles. Maybe taking a little bit too close to the winger. But there's space on the wing for Kyle Carey. Can he use it? Carey. Kamara takes it out for the corner. Bayen wants to come up. He's got the go-ahead. Will he emulate the Carlisle goalkeeper, Jimmy Glass, and score a last-minute winner? Well, an equaliser in this case, but it's better than a defeat. And they'll get another corner over the low cross from Kyle Carey, diverted out by Ramji. Chesterton is going to take it instead. It's going to be an in-swinger. Only Ballinger back for Coventry United. Only Cole up for Histon. It's now or never. Make or break. Chesterton scrambled by Bexfield. It's not quite clear yet with Kyle Carey. Now Chesterton. Prifty in towards Bradshaw. And out of play for a throw-in level with the box. Bayen back in the area for the throw-in. Prifty, foul throw claims. Referee doesn't want to know. It's Renato Prifty. It's in for Miles. Great save, and Roach dives onto it. He was the man you wanted on the ball in that situation. It just hasn't fallen into place for Coventry United tonight, and they are heading for their first league defeat in 5 games. Roach with all the time in the world when the referee is playing the first half minutes that he didn't play. As we've now had 5 minutes of added time, there may be one more opportunity. It's offside against Histon. United have got to get the ball up the other end of the field and fast. Barnes kicking the ball away. But Bayen is ready now. Towards Bradshaw. Cole gets his head to it. And Histon have held on. They have held on for a victory in a game which until the last 10 minutes had no quality in it whatsoever. They won the game through 2 mistakes at the back for Coventry United, but you ask Histon, will they care? Of course they won't. They're leaving with the 3 points. And unfortunately, Coventry United only had themselves to blame. James Bain, after a couple of mistakes, made 2 brilliant saves from 2 penalties, and United ended the game without Ed Hagani, who will be missing for the trip to Rothwell on Saturday. Plenty of questions to be asked, but the only answer that United are hearing right now is that they've lost their first game in 5. Final score, the Butts Park Arena, Coventry United 1, Histon 2.